So hi friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today I will discuss the coding question which was asked on today, that is on 10th April 2026. So friends, if you haven't gone through our previous shift video, must go through that because some of the coding questions are being repeated, means some logics are being repeated. So I will suggest must go through the previous video. Okay, yesterday coding question I have already uploaded on my YouTube channel, that is of 9th April. So just go through all those questions, that will be very important. Now let me discuss the coding question which was asked today. So question one was related to the marks of students. And what is the question? So total marks of student. Problem statement is you are given a 2D matrix representing the marks of students. Each row represents a student and each column represents a marks in exam. So for example, there are two rows, that is row 1, or simply it will denotes the, or it will represent the students, and each column will represent the marks in exam, means कितना corresponding marks आया. So column 0 will represent the internal exam marks and column 1 will represent the external exam marks. You are also given, or basically you have to take the input of the index ij which will represent the students positions in the matrix. So what is your task? Your task is simple. You have to calculate the total marks both internal and external of the students at the given index. And simply आपको एक वही रो कॉलम में एलिमेंट्स को लेना है. ओके, एंड जहां पर दो रो रहेगा. ओके, एंड ईच रो, जो कि हर एक रो आपको क्या करेगा, रिप्रेजेंट करेगा स्टूडेंट्स, एंड हर एक कॉलम रिप्रेजेंट करेगा मार्क्स कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग जो आ रहा है. सिंपली आपको आई जे बेसिकली वैल्यू दिया रहेगा इंडेक्स का, एंड यू हैव टू फाइंड द टोटल मार्क्स बोथ इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल. आई होप यू गॉट द क्वेश्चन. ओके, रिमेंबर आई विल प्रोवाइड ऑल दिस पीडीएफ इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन, नो नीड टू वरी. बट बिफोर दैट आई सजेस्ट पॉज द वीडियो एंड ट्राई टू सॉल्व. ओके, यू कैन टेक द स्क्रीनशॉट एंड ट्राई टू सॉल्व बाय योरसेल्फ. So input explanation, let me tell you, suppose you have to take the two integer r and c which will represent the number of rows and number of column, and you have to basically take a 2D matrix of size r into c. Obvious, means it will contain how much element, r into c elements na. So that will basically denotes the marks, and two integer you have to take input, that is I and j, which will represent the current position of that particular students, or simply index of the student. Note, even though both I and j are given, the students is identified by row I and the marks are taken from the column 0 and column 1. Okay, means column 0 column 1 से वही marks को आपको लेना है, and you have to print that. Okay, so output क्या आपको करना है, you have to print the sum of internal and external marks of the selected students if index is invalid. This is very very important point, I will suggest go through it. That is the logic, or you can say the edge cases you might have to handle that. If any index is invalid, then obvious that will be out of bound, and you have to just print the invalid input. Okay, so let me give the example, then it will be more clear to you. So I am taking 2 means it will denotes the number of rows and number of columns. Now I am taking the value as 40, 50, 30, 60, which will denotes the marks students by the students 1 and marks scored by the students 2. Got it? Now you have to also take the I and jth value. Here I am taking the I and jth value as 1 1, so which will denotes this one. Okay, this row, isn't it? So you have to basically just calculate the values. So you know students and index 1 1, that will denote the row 1. So internal marks is how much, 30, and external marks is 60. So that's it. Means ये जो आपका रहेगा ये internal शो करेगा, and this will denotes the external marks. So this will be external and this will be internal. So internal plus external, that is 30 plus 60, 90. Means simply the main things, the main logic of this question, you should know how to access the 2D matrix. That's it. If you know, then you will able to solve this. And is it nothing, means और कोई क्वेश्चन में कुछ दम नहीं है. Got it? So if you are the students, must comment your code, what are the code, and if you want to share your solution, then you can comment here so that other student will get clarity. Now let me discuss the solutions for you. Okay, so C++ code, hashtag include iostream using namespace standard, taking the row and column, and that is R and C. Now I'm applying the logic or edge cases which the in question given, that is invalid input scenario. So अगर row less than equal to 0 या column का value less than equal to 0 रहा, simply मैं invalid input paste कर दूंगा. Now I'm declaring the temporary array R and C for the sake of taking input. Running the two loops, जो कि आपको पता है किस तरह से array input लेते हैं. So running the two loops, taking C in ARIJ. So in this way we'll take the value. Now आई एम टेकिंग द एक्स एंड वाई. एक्स एंड वाई क्या है, जो कि मैंने ऑलरेडी बताया कि ये पोजीशन डिनोट्स करेगा. ओके, मींस पोजीशन ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स. यू हैव टू टेक द इनपुट ना, टू इंटीजर आई एंड जे विच विल रिप्रेजेंट द इंडेक्स ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स. मींस किसका आपको भाई सिंपली इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल मार्क्स निकालना है. सो दैट्स द इनपुट आई एम टेकिंग हियर. नाउ व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू, अगेन trying to मीन्स ट्राइंग टू बेसिकली चेक द एज केसेस दैट कहीं भी अगर x लेस देन 0 या x ग्रेटर देन r हो जाएगा, मीन्स रो से अगर ज़्यादा हो गया या कॉलम से ज़्यादा हो गया, देन आई विल प्रिंट द इनवैलिड इनपुट. Otherwise, I will just try to calculate those value. Simple. This is the core logic of the question. Simply, I am getting the access ARR x0, which will denotes the means that particular internal marks, and this will denote the external marks. That's it. You have to just see out the total. So question of the question में कुछ नहीं है. Just you should know how to take the 2D matrix, and you have to just calculate this. So these are the easy questions. So I hope every students solve this. Let me discuss. Let me run this code in the compiler. Then you will get better clarity. So friends, I came to the online compiler and you can see same things, whatever the logic I have discussed here, same things I'm doing here. So let me run this and let me take the input. Okay, so I will copy and paste the input which we have been given in our questions. Okay, remember इनपुट एंड आउटपुट माइट बी डिफरेंट, सो डोंट आर्ग्यू दैट आप गलत इनपुट दे रहे. एग्जाम में 30-20 था एंड यू आर टेकिंग 20-15. ओके, मेनी ऑफ द कैंडिडेट्स आर बेसिकली कमेंटिंग हियर, so don't comment that, just try to get the logic and try to understand the logic, because if you will able to crack the logic, then it is just a piece of cake to solve this. So I have taken the 2 rows 2 column and taken the values. So what will be the answer? Since they are asking for the index at 1 1, then this value 30 plus 60, that will be the 90 answer our should came. So we are getting the value as 90. So that's it. This was the simple questions. Let me discuss the Java. So Java is also just easy, means you have to take the use the scanner class. That's it, nothing. So scanner is equal to new scanner system.in, taking the rows and column, applying the invalid logic scenario, and just calculating the total value. Same things, ARR x0 plus ARR x1. This was quite easy question, friends. Must comment here. Isn't it? This is easy. आपने कितना टेस्ट कैसे सॉल्व किया? मस्ट कमेंट here so that other student will get clarity. Okay, and here in Python I'm just using the range to take the input and splitting it and just applying the same logic for invalid input scenario. Otherwise I just print the total. That's it. Let me move to the second question. Second question was little bit tricky. Okay, it is not that much easy as compared to one mean first question. So अगर आपको clarity है ना, then you will able to solve at least one question, and one question is enough to get the digital if you will perform well in the numerical, reasoning and English part. So second question क्या था? Group formation based on efficiency. Means what is that? You are given efficiency of n people, you need to form the group of size t. Now group बनाने का एक condition है that some peoples are left, that is n is not divisible by t, those extra people are removed. Means this is the extra condition that अगर if some peoples are left, that is n is not divisible by t, so those extra peoples are removed, and for each group you have to find the difference between the highest and lowest efficiency. So your task is what? To return the maximum difference among all group. Again मैं क्वेश्चन फिर से एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ that you are given the efficiency of n people and you need to perform the group of size t. Simply means आपको वही एक group of size लेना है that is will denoted by t, and you need to basically just form the group. Now एक condition extra इसमें लगाया that if some peoples are left, और कौन से people left होंगे? That is the condition they have given, that people will be left where n is not divisible by t. Means if that particular value or whatever the value you are getting, if it is not divisible by t, then those extra peoples are being removed. Got it? And for each group you have to just find the difference between highest and lowest, and you have to just return the maximum difference among all group. Okay, so input an will denotes the number of people, and array of an integer which will denote the efficiency, and integer t which will denote the size of group. Output, simply you have to print the maximum value. So you have to just form the group of size t after sorting the array, and for each group you have to just compute the difference, that is the maximum element minus minimum element, and simply you have to print the maximum difference among all group. If in any case if input invalid, you have to just print the invalid input. That's it. Let me discuss the solution, then you will get better clarity. Okay, so for example input equal to 6, we are taking the efficiency here 1 3 4 9 10 12, means 6 elements आपको array में ले लेना है, and 2 will denotes what? That is the t, or simply you can say size of each group, means कितने ग्रुप का साइज आपको बनाना है? 2 पीपल का. सो 6 पीपल है तो 2 का ग्रुप का बनाएंगे ना, दैट इज 1 3 will form 4 9 10 12, but for grouping we have to apply the condition na, that you have to print the maximum difference among all groups. That's it. So explanation what I'm trying to do here, first of all I will sort the array. So after sorting this you will get the 1 3 4 9 10 12. I will compute the difference between each group सो इसमें कितने का ग्रुप बनाना है? 2 का. इफ दे आर सेइंग यू हैव टू कंप्यूट द ग्रुप ऑफ 3 विच इज नॉट पॉसिबल आई थिंक बिकॉज यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट द डिफरेंस ना. सो हेयर आपको जस्ट 2 ही लोग का ग्रुप बनाना है. एंड सो इफ आई विल form the group, then 1 3 will make a one group, 4 9 will make one group, and 10 12 will make one group. So for all that we are getting the difference as 2 5 and 2 means 3 minus 1 2, 9 minus 4 5, and 12 minus 10 that is 2. Difference we got it. Now just you have to print the maximum difference means simply आपको एक temporary variable create करना and we have to update that value. If the maximum value is being updated, then you can just print that output means at the end. That's it. So output will be 5. Why? Because this is the maximum difference. Let me discuss the solution, then you will get better clarity. Okay, so including the IOStream vector algorithm and using namespace standard. Remember, you can also use hashtag include bits std_c++.h because many of the students are saying that I can't, but yeah, you will able to use. Okay, so first of all, I am handling the edge cases that if n less than equal to 0, invalid input. Now declaring the temporary array and taking the input int I equal to 0 to I less than n I plus plus c in array, taking the value of t which will denotes the size of the group. Again applying the condition of the invalid input scenario that if t less than 0 or t greater than n which is not possible means आप ग्रुप भाई क्या नंबर ऑफ पीपल से ज़्यादा का ग्रुप तो नहीं बना सकते ना. सपोज इफ नंबर ऑफ पीपल्स आर 4 ओनली देन यू कांट फॉर्म द ग्रुप ऑफ 5, isn't it? So that's what I am here I am using that if t greater than n then invalid input. And same thing which I have already just discussed that I will sort the array. For sorting arr.begin arr.end you can use declaring the temporary variable maximum difference. Now just I will traverse it. So for int I equal to 0 I plus t minus 1 I less than n I plus equal to t. Why I am traversing to I plus t minus 1? Because you have to make the group for that only na. Then I am calculating just the difference. So difference equal to arr I plus t minus 1 arr I. Remember friends, if you are not getting this logic, I will suggest take a pen and paper, try to dry run, you will get clarity. और क्वेश्चन में कोई खास ज़्यादा है नहीं. Okay, now we just update the value of maximum difference. So max difference equal to max of max difference means current value and difference. So whatever the max value will came, just I will see out that. That's it. Okay, so for your understanding, let me just run this code in the compiler, then you will get better clarity. So let me just copy this input. For this you should get the maximum difference as 5, isn't it? So let me just run this. So I have, for your understanding, I have written all the code as it is, so you can get, and you can also take the screenshot if you want. Otherwise I will provide the PDF, no need to be. So just join our WhatsApp or Telegram group. From there you will get all these material free of cost. Taking all those value, we are getting the final answer as 5. That's it. Again मैं कहता हूँ क्या क्वेश्चन में है, you have to take the number of elements or number of peoples, take the value, sort it, try to find the difference. Whatever the maximum difference you will get, just print it. Okay, and this is the t you have to take, that will the you can say group formation means कितने लोगों का group बनाना है. That's it. So friends, let me discuss some Java and Python. Again, if you got the logic, then you will able to solve even in Angular, even in other language, TypeScript or JavaScript, कहीं भी आप कर सकते हैं if you got the logic. Got it? Either Java, Python, that is not should not be any issue. So scanner SC equal to new scanner system.in and applying the invalid input scenario, taking the input of array, again applying the invalid input, sorting the array by using arrays.sort means collection method I am using here, and just I will try to find the difference by using math.max because in Java you will use math library, isn't it? And see out that it's using the Python, same things I'm doing, running the loop and trying to find the maximum value, declaring the temporary variable and just getting the value. So this was complete solution. Must comment here whether you got the clarity or not, and all the best to the candidates who have exam further. Just try to give your best, and later by if you will get selected for the interview, we are here to help you in providing the mock interview and we'll provide you complete guidance. So that's all I want to tell. Please friends, support us, subscribe us. Okay, we are posting almost every shift question, so if you are liking our report, just subscribe us. We need nothing from you, just subscribe us so that it will basically motivate me to upload this type of video. Okay, so कोई भी query है, we are here to help you. We can connect on LinkedIn or you can ask any question or Insta, Facebook, WhatsApp or any platform, whatever platform you are comfortable with. मिलते हैं next video में. Thank you.